Hi everybody, welcome to Psych 150, Careers in Psychology for Summer 2019. My name is Eli Stoll. I will be your instructor for the course. So this is just going to be a brief introduction video, quickly run through the syllabus, make sure you understand the important parts of the course and how to do well in here. A little bit about myself before we get started. My name is Eli Stoll. I'm a student here at Indiana State University. I've been in the PsyD clinical psychology program for the past 4 years. In the next couple of months, I'm going to be moving to Minnesota to do my internship for my doctorate and to complete the degree. And so you'll read a little bit more about clinical psychology in the course's early chapters. I believe it's chapter 2. But we'll quickly review the syllabus here. At the top of the syllabus is my email address. I have two listed email addresses. The best one to contact me at is eli.stoll@instate.edu. But you can use either one here. It's important that you clearly identify yourself in the email. Please use your Indiana State email address so I know that it is a secure email. In the title, please indicate what course this is for, and then in the body of the email, indicate what question you have. But you need to please give me at least 1 day to respond. Oftentimes I work at the prison, the Wabash Valley Correctional Facility down south in Carlisle, for at least 2 days a week, sometimes even more, and oftentimes I can't get to my email when I'm there. And so please be patient with me. I'll get to your emails as soon as I can if you do send me those. But a little bit about the course. Again, this is Careers in Psychology, just a 1-credit course online here. Essentially, we're trying to get you guys to explore a variety of career options available to individuals with bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in psychology, and really trying to focus on preparing you for your own career plan. Certainly, your plans may not be entirely solidified by the time we're done with the course, but at least give you an idea or some options about fields relating to psychology. And so at the end of the course, hopefully you should be able to describe different psych careers, have at least some understanding of the educational requirements associated with different careers, understand how the undergraduate degree that you're getting will help you sort of make that foundation and prepare you for careers in psychology and related fields, and to help you plan a little bit for your future. So the required text is Careers in Psychology, Opportunities in a Changing World. You are actually not responsible for buying this textbook yourself. I have uploaded all of the textbook chapters. If you go on the main course page on the left, there is a long list of tabs for the course, and there's one for textbooks, and that should have all the chapters you need. Especially for this course, most of the learning will be from the textbook, so it's really important that you do spend the time reading these chapters. I think even more than some courses, this will be anything that you're tested on will heavily come from these chapters, so make sure you keep up with the reading. In the syllabus, there's a whole long list about technology requirements. Of course, this being online, it's going to be really important that you have the appropriate technology, but I'm not going to talk too much more about that. Course policies are listed in here. Again, be respectful of other people while interacting with them online. I expect you to participate, especially in discussion boards. I'm not going to accept any late work, so please do not ask. I talked a little bit about my communication policy already, but please be patient with me as I respond to your emails. I talked a little bit about what I expect from your emails if you do email me. Right now, I have no meeting time really set up for you. If you want to meet in person, I will be on campus throughout the summer. So if you do actually want to meet in person, great. I can set up a time with you. Just email me. Or if you want to just email me, we can answer questions that way, or can set up a time to FaceTime or video chat, up to you. But just go ahead and send me an email then. So, the course components and grades, there's going to be 160 points total in the course, and the breakdown is in the syllabus. There's going to be 6 quizzes totaling 10 points each. There's going to be posted videos, both audio videos and actual videos that you'll have to listen to, and yes, I can track who watches those, so it's important you do. There's a term paper, there's a weekly discussion responses, and then there's a final exam. So, for each week, we have lectures and PowerPoints that we uploaded. PowerPoints may not be every single chapter, but for a lot of chapters that will be up. But really, any PowerPoints that are uploaded are just review of the chapters, so you are not really missing anything if you don't have the PowerPoints, just read the chapter and that gets all the main points. There will also be very short introductory lectures from me. Again, just a couple of minutes describing what is expected of you this week and introducing you to the material. There's no points for watching or looking at those, though. There will be posted audio and video clips, like I talked about. So there will be anywhere between 1 to 3 or 4 or even 5 different related videos to the topic that week. It's important that you watch these. There's a reason we have these up. And you do get points for watching these. Again, I can track who watches these, and I will be doing that to give you points, so it's important that you do. You'll get 20 points for this for the course for discussion boards. This is one of the most important parts of the course, in my opinion. Essentially, there's a tab that says discussions on the main page on Blackboard, and what happens is there's going to be, for each week, a couple of questions for that week for you to respond to. These are going to be pretty open-ended questions, hopefully relatively easy, but it's important that you spend some time on these. There's a total of 6 weeks that I have questions for. You only have to do 5, so you get to choose when you don't want to respond to 1, or you might forget. Whatever it is, that's okay. You only have to respond to 5. And they're going to be 4 points each, totaling 20 points. With that being said, I do expect you to put some effort into this. If you have 1 sentence for the entire week, I'm probably not going to give you 4 points for that. Quizzes, there are going to be 6 quizzes totaling 10 points each. Not actually necessarily 10 questions for each quiz, but 10 points total. That may be anywhere from 2 to 6 to 7 questions, but majority of these questions are going to be in the book. And so go ahead and use your books during the quizzes. Each quiz is going to cover at least 2 chapters. Usually it'll be 2, but occasionally there'll be weeks where it'll cover 3. For example, quiz 1 is going to cover content from weeks 1 and 2. Quiz 2 will be content from weeks 3, 4, and 5, and so on and so on. So more information of that is in the syllabus, but a total of 60 points. There'll be a term paper, 20 points. It's going to be a 2 to 3 page paper, and that's 2 full pages. That's not 1 page and 1 paragraph. It does not count as 2 full pages, but 2 to 3 pages on an activity that you'll get a little bit more information on, but essentially it's going to be an activity focusing on careers and what career might be good for you, sort of career inventories and so on. So you'll get more information about that, but that is due at the end of June. There's a final exam. That'll be 30 points for the course. It'll be 15 items. This is pretty much the only thing right now it's not available right now. It'll be available at the last week of classes, and more information of that is at the end of the syllabus on when it's released and when it's due. There will be extra credit every so often, but right now I have nothing planned. I will upload it as it comes. Please do not ask for extra opportunities. Extra credit is very rare. And I'm not going to make too big of an exception there. Occasionally there may be a point here and there you can make up, but do not ask me for more extra credit. And that'll be that. So we have the grading scale on there, and that grading scale is firm. So if we get to the end of the course and you have, say, 89.98, I am not going to push you up to a 90%. And do not ask me to. I am especially unlikely to if you ask me to bump up your grade. So please do not do that. Plagiarism. Policy, academic honesty policies in the syllabus, those are pretty standard. Don't plagiarize. Don't make me have to take any action on that. I really don't want to. Use your own words. Alright, and at the end of the syllabus there is a tentative course schedule, so weeks 1 through 7, what's due that week, and so on and so on. So for example, for week 1, which goes from 520 to 526, you should read chapters 1 and 2. Discussion board number 1 comment is due on 526 by 11:59. Quiz 1 is due at 526 to 11:59. So everything is due after that week, that Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Anything after that will not be counted. And so that's pretty much the schedule for each week. Now special weeks include week 6, which will have our discussion board, week 6, number 6 comment, quiz 6, and the term paper. So the term paper is due on 6:30 by 11:59. There will be more information about the term paper coming later. And then week 7 is a special week. There is no chapters that you have to read, but the final exam will be posted on 7/1 and due 7/4 at 11:59. All right, and last but not least, looking at the main course page, if you look all the way to the left, there is a blue area where I have a whole bunch of tabs that you will be using. So there's a Start Here one, which this video will be under, essentially some information for academic support services if you need that, and that's about it. The next one down is Announcements. So essentially I'm going to be posting announcements each week for what you need to do, and you can look there. You'll also, I believe, get an email for those as well. Next tab is the syllabus, so hopefully you already found that and are looking through that. Then there is the textbook, so essentially you'll click on that and there'll be a folder containing all the chapters, so you can go ahead and utilize those as what you want, download them, but again, they're really important, so I would suggest reading those. The next tab down is called Weekly Content, so under this, when you click on it, there's going to be a whole bunch of pages, a whole bunch of folders, weeks 1 through 7. So each week, the appropriate week, you can click on it, and they will be an announcement in that folder, what you need to do that week. There will be PowerPoints possibly that week, and there will be videos and possibly audio clips that you need to watch. That's where you'll find them. There'll also be a link to that week's discussion, so you can click on that, and that will be fine. One of the tabs following that is for the discussion section. So like I said, technically the link is already under each week, but what you'll do for each week for the discussion is you'll click on that appropriate week, and then I will have a post on there that will have a couple of questions. You can simply reply to that or create a new thread. Either way, I'll find it and count it, but you respond to that week. Now, it should be pretty much directly in response to mine, but if you read some other people's and want to comment about what they said in your own, that's great. I definitely encourage that, so you can go ahead and do that. But that'll be what you need to do for those discussions. Again, you'll only have to do 5 out of the 6 weeks, so you can choose which 5 you do. Below that will be the information about the paper, so you can go ahead and click on that and look at that. All the instructions should be on there. And that, for the most part, is it. Actually, excuse me, right below that there is a quizzes and exams tab, so that's where all your quizzes will be. Right now, all quizzes 1 through 6 are available. They were due at the appropriate weeks, Sunday at 11:59, so the first week, the first quiz is due next Sunday at 11:59 p.m., and number 2 is due the following Sunday, and so on and so on. And again, all that information is in the syllabus. The final exam is not up yet. As I said, it will be released the first week of July. So that is about that. So I hope you guys have a good start to the summer, and I look forward to interacting with you guys.